Hey guys, I'm going to do a video here at the bench, and today I'm going to go over solenoids and something that I unintentionally learned that would be helpful for future purchases and maintenance by you guys. So on the golf cart, I was experiencing pedal delay. So I would push the pedal down, and the golf cart wouldn't do anything. It would hesitate, and probably a full second later, it would then reluctantly start and kick over. And my first thought was, okay, low battery. And I use the golf cart. I drive it around. I fire it up. It, I was thinking that there might have been a constant draw on it. So I was checking the battery and put it on the charger. The battery was fine. All the electronics worked. It was still giving me that issue. So I went and was playing around with the solenoid, and I said, okay, well, they're cheap. Let me just replace it. And most of the time, that's usually the problem with small engines like lawnmowers. But I went to AutoZone and I bought this guy. Now, I already got rid of the original one that came on the golf cart, and this is the one that you can get from AutoZone, and it's cheap. And solenoids have always been a cheap piece of equipment. They're used everywhere: lawnmowers, snow blowers, golf carts, all over the place. So you can pick this up at AutoZone for really cheap, and they keep it on their shelf in the little lawnmower area of the shop. And I thought, well, let's give it a shot. I put it on there, and the golf cart worked perfectly. Had no hesitation, so that proved that that was the problem. So then you ask, well, why in the world am I doing a video on this, and why do I have another solenoid here? Well, I found out that there is such a thing as intermittent solenoids and continuous solenoids. And I have fixed quite a few lawnmowers. I've worked on tons of small engines, and it's just something I never ran across until now. So when I bought this and put it on the golf cart, it ran fine for, I would say, maybe a dozen pedal pushes. So not long at all, but it ran fine and seemed to run fine for the moment. Well, this on the side here, it says 12 volt INT, intermittent. So this is a solenoid meant to have intermittent current flowing through the high side. And what that looks like is turning a key to start a motor, and when you let go of the key in the starting position, this cuts off. So it only has that current for the short time that it's going through. When you go to a continuous one, now a lot of continuous solenoids look like this. They kind of have this metal pot looking design, and the four posts are just in a row here. They do vary in design and different specifications, but I got this off of Amazon. It was $18.99. If you try and buy the Yamaha part, it's like $80. I've seen them as low as $60, which seemed a little sketchy, and then you go all the way up to $80, and I'm kind of going, geez, y'all, this is a really cheap part, and it's from Yamaha. It's very expensive. So in a pinch, like if you're at an event or at the beach and on vacation or wherever, and you need a quick solenoid fix, you can pick one up from AutoZone for really cheap and put it on there, and it will work for a very, very short time. And then what happens is that the contact that lifts up will actually melt the inside just a little bit, to the point where the actuator won't reciprocate up and down when you send the little voltage through it. So this one is fried. Now, this one is meant to have continuous use through it. So once it closes, current is allowed to run through it continuously, and it doesn't affect this. Now, there's different designs and specifications all over the internet, and which ones you can buy. But this is a 12 volt DC continuous solenoid rated at 300 amps. I don't know 100% how much the starter pulls on the golf cart, but I'm kind of going, a little bit more wouldn't hurt, and it'll just add some protection from wearing this out quickly on the golf cart by going to the 300 amps through max. I saw that they make a 150 amp one. It was a difference of $3. So one was $15, this one was $18, and once again it's off of Amazon. So I'm not gonna show how to put it in. It's pretty straightforward. I can at least show you where it is on the golf cart. It is normally mounted right here on this plate with two 10mm bolts, and the span of the bracket is actually wider than this. Yamaha uses a very wide mounting bracket for that thing, so I'm probably going to use one existing bolt, and then I have to drill and either tap or just drill and use a nut to secure the other side to hold this on here. But I wanted to let you guys know so that if you're experiencing pedal delay or the golf cart's just not working, it's more than likely your solenoid, and they're cheap and easy to buy. So I figured I'd let you guys know, save you some time and effort. Have a good one.